So after about a week and a half of studying and relaxing under good weather conditions in this little oasis here, I did notice that the weather station called for a big thunderstorm coming, so definitely wasn't a good idea to stay here that much longer. So headed west, drove through Kansas, a long, boring drive, but I eventually made it to Colorado where things got a lot more interesting. At this point, I'm actually coming down from the mountains of the San Isabel National Forest where I stayed the night to rest before I hit the road again to have another long drive as I headed south through the Rocky Mountains, hoping for better weather and more interesting scenery. And boy, did it get interesting. But first, I noticed that there was a Harbor Freight along my route, so I stopped at this little town to go there because, well, if you saw the last episode, I wanted to return my winch. I'm always a little worried when I return stuff that it might not work, but it went very smoothly and I got, I think, more money than I actually bought it for originally, so awesome. Now as I left the outskirts of that town, the road started to get a lot prettier, a lot rockier, a lot steeper, and I was just really excited to see what was coming next because I was on my way south towards Gunnison and Monarch Pass, which is one of the highest mountain passes in Colorado, so stay tuned for that. I only made it so far before I had to rest and sleep for the night, but it was definitely a beautiful way to end the day. And the next day I was greeted by fresh snowfall and a beautiful drive ahead. By midday, I made it here to the top of Monarch Pass where they had a little store, so I stopped off and got a little lunch. And then, of course, I kept on trucking. As I followed this little mountain stream, the views were just amazing, and I just had to stop here and check out this cool little canyon. It's hard to tell just how big it is, but it was big. The road was getting steeper and windier by the second, but as I got to the top, it was just an amazing view. I stopped off for a lot of scenic views along this drive. I just wish they came out on camera as well as they did in person. Here's a cute little mountain town. And now from here, I just have one more big mountain pass to go before I get to New Mexico. As I was nearing the end of this mountain pass, I stopped off at this little scenic viewing area, and, well, I wasn't expecting what I was going to see on my way out. Some bighorn sheep crossing the road. another little scenic view. I just had to stop here when I noticed there's a waterfall. As I made my way to lower elevation, I started to notice a lot of elk herds. It's getting late and I thought I saw a good Forest Service road to camp out on, but it was closed. It was a long and cold drive, but the next day I would find myself waking up in the Santa Fe National Forest. I actually drove really late through the night through lots of high desert and just bare roads in the middle of nowhere to get here. I was so excited. There's just so much to explore and no one around. This was just perfect for me. So let's go and see where I end up.